'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, oh, for me.
If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, Kay. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Thank you, Carisha. Also, you already know I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? Thank you, baby. Thank you. I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else. So be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know my voice. Too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. Thank you so much. Thank you. Chosen ones, before we get started, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, shares, subscribes, gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. Because I don't always get the pause in the middle of the message of what I'm relaying to acknowledge you. But best believe when I post this on YouTube, I'm definitely going to. All right? Thank you so much, baby. So, chosen ones, we going to get into it. See, I want you to realize that you're starting to feel a shift in your energy. Now, what do I mean? See, all of a sudden now you starting to get excited about certain things. Now, all of a sudden you starting to get energy returning back to you, right? So you may start to feel encouraged to do the things that you was putting off. So whether or not that was you cleaning, see, you may have had a season where God told you to sit it down, where you was focused on other things, right? You was healing yourself. You was cleaning up certain rooms that you had hurt, trauma, and drama all hit into. You understand me? So it's almost like you finally started to invest in you, but in order to do so, you had to go ahead and clean out that junk room. So that's equivalent to that junk drawer that you have that you throw everything in. Whether or not that's that junk room that you have, the extra room that you throw all this different stuff in. See, there's some of you that was holding on to certain things from other relationships that you were in, other encounters that you had, other obstacles that you encountered, whatever the case may be, right? You had that junk room in a sense, and that junk room was inside of you, whether or not that was in your head that had you doubting you, whether or not you was pessimistically thinking about certain things that you wanted to attract to you, whether or not that was certain people that you was connected to that you knew wasn't right for you, but you still were loyal to these so-so ass individuals. I want you to realize that a lot of you had that junk room within you. See, some of you had that junk room physically too, and God is starting to finally have you clean it up, right? So I want you to realize this, chosen ones, that when they say cleanliness is next to godliness, that means you clearing out your energy too. That means that everything in that room, everything in your mind, everything inside of you is based upon you, not what other people told you, not certain things that you holding on to. See, I want you to think about this. Some of you currently right now still playing that playlist that your ex-partner put you on to. There's some of you still using certain slang words that person put upon you. See, some of you are still liking certain things that you like just based upon the fact that that person that you was with persuaded you to. See, there's certain things that you carried over that, again, you are keeping in that junk room within you. And realizing that if that is, again, all that space is added up or all that space is taken up, there's nothing new that can come in there for you. So, again, you took the necessary time to heal yourself and you started within, chosen ones. You actually did it the right way, not the wrong way. Because there's certain people that focus on their finances first and they moving backwards. Because first you got to find you so that you attract individuals that are for you. First you got to find you to know what is for you, what is headed towards you. You have to be aligned with God, so you have to be aligned with your mind, body, and soul. You understand? You have to know yourself in order to know who your person is, in order to know who a true friendship is to you, in order to know that position that you're supposed to be in. You had to know you, right, to attract towards you what is for you, correct? So with that being said, chosen ones, these other individuals, they move backwards. They was fully focused on their finances. See, some of these individuals, they felt like their stability came in other individuals too. So they looked for the shiniest in the room, and that's who they headed towards. There's certain people that they thought that those people was going to put them on to certain things. They thought that they was abundant whole time. That was a facade. Those people was showing them a quick glimpse of what they could have got had they actually did the right thing. Now, what do I mean, chosen ones? See, there's certain individuals that, again, that you were connected to that were contained in this junk room. So that mother telling you that you was never going to be nothing, you kept that in that room. So therefore that limited you. You filled that space up with bad negative things that was said rather than all the positive things that people told you instead. So you going based upon that mother who told you will never be nothing rather than go based upon your child that's looking up to you, telling you that you're the dream come true, that you're a superhero. You rather focus on the negative than the positive, and that's why you keep attracting certain negative things in. It's time to clean that room. You understand me? There's some of you right now, that partner chose somebody else, so you started doubting yourself too. You thought that they chose that person because they were beautiful or more handsome than you, because they had more finances than you, because their body looked better than you. Whole time not chosen ones. It's because that direction came with less work. That direction was something that they was used to. It was comfortable for them, so they went after those individuals. That route that they went didn't come with unknown territory like you did. You mysterious. You understand me? Certain things that you know other people don't. You got a gift that other people are seeking out to get. See, you got certain powers that other people don't possess. So you have to realize that you mysterious and to a weak-minded ass individual, they gonna be scared of it. See, they gonna be scared because that's the path that was less traveled. See, some of these people, again, they don't even know them, so they didn't know who you were. And some of you don't even know these individuals because when they knew you, you didn't even know you too. So therefore, chosen ones, I want you to realize that you cleaning up that room, correct? You starting to realize certain individuals were connected to you. You felt passionate with them because you sat there and had the same trauma bonding. You understand me? You had the same trauma that you went through that individual did too. So you seen yourself in that individual based upon what they went through rather than seeing that individual for where you was going to. See, chosen ones. Let me bring that back, right? There's some of you that chose certain individuals based upon who they could potentially be, right? You chose them because you felt like they were similar to you. Yes, they were similar to you, but it shared a trauma bonding with you. So therefore, you didn't even know you when you knew these individuals. So the more that you know yourself, now you realize that these individuals never was for you, right? See, the more that you heal, the more that you get closer to God, the more that you get closer to yourself, the farther away that you start to distance yourself from that so-so shit, right? See, some of you chosen ones, see, you know how when you gardening, how they say certain manure, certain shit can actually make things grow, right? So certain things, in this sense, we gonna say certain shit that you went through, chosen ones, allowed you to grow it as a person, allowed you to find your strengths, allowed you to start to really pick up on signs and synchronicities that God was showing you, right? It was for training purposes. See, when you seen this person act like this, all of a sudden that was a sign. How they say when you see smoke, there's a fire. See, now you starting to put two and two together, like, nah, they showing a similarity to somebody from the past. Now, when I'm giving to them, they not reciprocating that same energy. So therefore, that means that if you deal with them, you're going to be in lack. See, you started to realize that person is still not confident about them. They wouldn't be confident about you then. So that's not your person. See, that person is still worried about everybody else's opinion. That can't be your person then, because y'all going to have to stand on everything that you say. You're going to have to be solid. You understand me? So you starting to realize that there's a difference. Some shit comes with growth. So like that cow manure or certain things where if there's a seed to be planted and that seed is planted within that shit, then therefore sometimes it grows, right? But sometimes when you see shit, there's nothing growing from it. Now, what do I mean? See, it's a difference. See, if you out there see a pile of cat shit or whatever the case may be, some other animal shit, and there's nothing that you growing and nothing that you harvesting, and that's just shit then, right? So you need to know the difference. Some things that you go through is to help you. So when your wishes didn't come true, when, again, you felt like you didn't have enough seeds or enough tools within you, you had to realize that that was just a way of thinking. Now, what do I mean, chosen ones? See, You had to go without something in order to find a substitute. So the first person that found out that a substitute for oil was butter, they had to be missing oil and had to use butter in order to find it, right? Or whatever the case may be. You had to miss something in order to get something, correct? So you had to realize, chosen ones, you're the one that's gifted. You're the one that has those connections to you. That's almost like those bungee cords. From a distance, nobody sees nothing connected to you. So from a distance, these individuals thought you was crazy based upon the fact that you went on your faith. The fact that, again, you allowed God to guide you. They thought that you was crazy because you seen certain things that they didn't see, but they wasn't equipped to. They didn't carry the same lenses or glasses as you. You understand me? See, chosen ones, you starting to see certain things clearly, but those individuals are too. Now, what do I mean? See, for the longest, chosen ones, your energy was getting drained and you ain't know where it was coming from. You was blaming you instead. You was thinking negative about you. You was out there having outbursts pertaining to people close to you and ain't even had nothing to do with them. It was individuals that was projecting that energy. Now, what do I mean? See, it's almost like, think about your electric bill, right? See, all of a sudden you keep getting this high-ass bill and you keep looking like, hey, yo. So in your household, you start regulating. You like, nah, when you walk out of a room, you hit those lights off. Oh, nah, it's daytime, lights is off. You better use that sunshine then. Oh, nah, for this, you sat there. When you're not using something, unplug it. When you sitting there not using the water, you turn it off then. Whatever the case may be, right? You start cutting all of these things off pertaining to your life in order to save certain energy. So think about when you first call that electric company and you telling them how you have a high bill and they ask you certain questions. Okay, well, did something change? Okay, let me see. Is there a fluctuation in the temperature that has you using this more? Okay, well, let me see. Is this happening to this? Are you using this? Are you doing? So therefore, chosen one, when certain things start seeming a little iffy, you sit there and go to God like you would go that electric company, right? Or like you would do that phone company, right? Or that place that charged you more than what it was supposed to. See, I want you to look around at the individuals that you had around you, correct? See, you sat there and was getting drained. So you was cutting off lights. You wasn't even doing certain things. You was yelling at certain people around you, sitting there thinking it was them draining your energy. You telling your kids, nah, y'all need to make sure that you cutting off the lights. You need to do this. But you ain't even realized the issue wasn't within the inside of the house. It was the outside instead. Now, what do I mean? See, all of a sudden, God told you after you checked this list, so you disconnected from certain people, right? You sat there and isolated yourself in order to elevate. You stopped doing toxic things. You went celibate. You stopped drinking as much, or you detoxed from certain things that you was eating or doing, whatever the case may be, correct? You made those changes. That's like you calling that company and them telling you, well, try to have it at this temperature. Well, try not to use it doing this, or try not to do that. So you took the insight, correct? So that's like you going to God pertaining to certain things that you had going on. You listen to the instructions, but for some reason that bill still was booming. That was you still feeling drained. You still feeling sad. You still feeling like certain things ain't manifesting. You thought something was pausing your progression. Well, hear me out. See, all of a sudden, God, when you went to God that last time, God said, listen, this is what I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to need you to step outside the house and walk around the perimeter, right? I need you to see certain, like a clear view, right? I need you to look for certain things that don't seem right. So what happened? You stepped outside of yourself. You stepped out of the situation and feeling like taking it personal from how that person played you, you stopped taking it personal, or certain things that they said or didn't do, whatever the case may be, right? You stopped taking it personal. You stepped outside like, man, let me get a clear picture. You walked around your perimeter, and what did you see, chosen ones? You seen an extension cord running from your house to the next house, right? Now, what do I mean? See, those individuals was draining energy from you. Your electric bill was so high, and it didn't have nothing to do with the people that was in your room that was close to you. It didn't have nothing to do with what you was doing. It was people that was using you. See, they was sneaky with it. They had the thinnest extension cord. They knew as far as your schedule too. So they knew when they could sit there and plug this in or unplug that in order to try to finesse you, to sit there and try to stay undercover in a sense. See, you starting to realize some of these people that was pulling from your energy. See, it was that past person that you thought was your twin the whole time. That was the karmic version of who your twin truly is. See, that was that soulmate that you thought was going to be the end all be all, and they was nothing at all. So therefore, they was a fraud. You wasn't going to get shit with them. See, that was that ex-partner that act like they was all lovey-dovey for you whole time. They was loving the the crew getting ran through, they was on some nasty shit. See, that's like that partner talking about he gonna protect you, and then all of a sudden you need protection from him because he start whooping your ass then. Or that's almost like the person talking about, oh, nobody's gonna have you like them. And the whole time, these are the individuals that have you in certain situations. See, you had to take a step outside and really view things, right? See, chosen ones, what'd you have to do? In order to find out who was behind that energy getting drained from you, you had to pull that cord. Now, how do you do it? See, first you start speaking affirmations pertaining to yourself. You sit there and start speaking I and have some powerful things after it. That's almost like Alexa, right? You have to say, Alexa, do this in order for it to activate. So when you need to say I am and say some powerful things behind it. I am healing. I am healed. I am prosperous. I am wealthy. I am protected. You need to speak that to activate it around you, right? So make sure that you do that. Also, you need to disconnect. Pull that cord. Again, how do you do that? Be optimistic. Stop paying attention to things when you know the patterns of them. You acting all shocked that so-and-so cheated on you. Didn't you intuitively feel that when you was with them? Now it came to the surface. See, that was God just telling you everything that you felt in the past was true. But if he told you that he's going to get you through success as well, then you need to trust that as well, chosen ones. You pick and choose what you listen to. See, all of a sudden, everything else is playing out like God said, or God had this person relate. But just because that abundance didn't come in yet, or that love didn't come in yet, if everything else that God said got presented, what do you think is going to come next? I mean, come on, you ain't got to be the sharpest tool. You understand? I'm just trying to say 1 + 1 = 2, right? So if this is playing out where God said you're going to see the truth about this individual, your intuitions told them that they was cheating, that told you that they was cheating on you, didn't intend good for you, was sitting there competing with you, was whatever the case may be, right? You intuitively was told that. So how come that's not enough? You the same person that needs to heal from your mother not believing you that your ass was touched. How come you need to see it proof? You sat there and feel a certain type of way about her, talking about, nah, she ain't believe that you was touched. She ain't see no signs of it. Her partner wouldn't do that, or her nephew wouldn't do that, but you know what was done to you. Why the fuck are you putting yourself through that again? If just because they didn't see physical proof doesn't mean that it didn't happen, right? So therefore, just because you don't see certain physical things, chosen ones, doesn't mean that it's less true. So therefore, if God is intuitively telling you that that person's not for you, that they doing something towards you, that they have intentions that they intend to do, why you not trusting that? But you the same person to talk about nobody trusts you. That means the cycle carries with you. See, if that past person didn't trust you, that past person didn't trust you, or you didn't trust them, that means that the person within the trust changed, but you stayed the same. So that cycles with your ass then. You understand me? Why does it take for you to see physical things happen? Don't you know that that's what your intuition is, your superpower? God tells you what they intend to do before they have an opportunity to do it. Sometimes God will have you relay certain messages and you don't even realize that you're talking to the person that's sending that shit. So you could sit there and be talking to your friend like, yeah, I know somebody trying to sabotage. I know somebody that was trying to hate. Somebody was sending evil magic, whatever the case may be. Whole time you ain't even realize that you was talking to the person that was sending those things, but you ain't see that shit clearly. But at that time, God didn't want you to panic, so he ain't tell you that it was coming from them. He wanted you to talk real confident and talk that shit, because saying that you know what's going to happen in the end. You saying, yeah, whoever's doing death magic on me about to die. Now they gulping all hard. Now they feeling a certain type of way. They sweating now. Now all of a sudden they want to ask you more questions about what's about to go down. That's how you know who it was. God said anybody who did death magic to you, death was going to surround them. All of a sudden, all these people start getting whacked off around them. They granny, they grandfather, they auntie, they best friend, they homeboy, they homegirl, all of these people. God said you're going to see who did that evil. So there's certain individuals right now, chosen ones, that did death spells and everybody around them dying. And you out here. Some of you, God had you so focused on what you was doing, so you ain't focused on these past individuals, because you would have sat there and tried to pray on behalf of them. Oh, I pray they get through that. Whole time, you don't even know what they was doing. See, God didn't tell you at that time because your ass would have panicked. Think about when a bee's about to sting you or something's crawling on you, they say, listen, don't panic. Soon as they say that, you start flailing and shit. Now you done got stung by a bee, but it didn't have to go to that. Had you just stood still and relaxed, it would have moved on, right? See, chosen one, that's what's currently happening. There's people that did death spells. Now, some of these are feminines that were involved with the masculines that you was involved with, whether or not you knew about them, whether or not you did or you didn't. There's certain past people that you was connected with, that their current spouse, they exes, the karmics that they dealing with, was doing death magic on you. Because they felt that that person that they was with would try to come back towards you. They knew that you sat there and had certain powers, so they tried to take you out. Whole time, they could have sat there and kept a few steps to themselves and took themselves out instead, not promoting it, but that's what's going to happen in the end. They're going to be the individuals that die behind it. There's certain people that was doing love spells on you that keep you bound to these individuals. You kept wondering why you kept going back to them when God had already gave you confirmations of things that they did. God wouldn't have told you what they did to you or had that get shown towards you if you were supposed to stay with that individual, chosen one. If God wanted you to be with that person, he wouldn't have allowed you to see that they cheated on you then. He just would have kept it to himself and you would have kept playing dumb in that position. You understand? So if things is getting presented, it's because that's the ending. You're out here feeling like it's the new beginning. No, baby, that's not how that works. You understand? See, chosen ones. Again, there's certain people that try to stop your finances. There's certain feminines and masculines that wanted you to be dependent on them. The only reason why you stayed with them is because you felt like you could lean on them. You didn't believe in yourself whole time. You didn't even realize you boosting them up was putting yourself down. You was saying that the only way that you was going to be prosperous is if they provided it. Oh, well, they pay the bills. Shit, they only paying the bills because you not. If you start speaking that into you, then that means the abundance will come in your hand. Now you can pay for your bills instead, and you ain't got to deal with Dodo's ass. You out here oh, well, so-and-so pays this. Okay, well, you can pay it too, but you don't believe in you like you do that individual. You speaking life into them, so what you speak is what they seek, and that's what they see. So the only reason why they see a certain shit is the fact that they connected to you, and you speaking life into them, speaking it to yourself. See, I'm trying to tell you this because you are starting to feel your energy back. Now you starting to feel ambitious again. Now you starting to get out of that daze that you was in. Now you no longer confused. Now you making certain moves, and chosen ones, I'm proud of you. But it's because you pulled that cord. See, that's almost like not knowing where, again, somebody put an extension cord from your house to their crib. And you wondering, where is this going to? Because it's loops and all of this other thing. So slowly by surely, you unraveling it. You starting to realize where it's coming from, and God was like, pull that cord, and you about to see. See, when you pull that cord, chosen ones, whoever was using that, they lights was going to go off. So when you pulled your energy back, everybody else start going down because they wasn't using energy based upon their power. They was dependent on somebody else. So there's certain people that was using your energy to light up the partner that they left you for. You understand? Light up this person that was sending certain evil things towards you. They was using certain finances to pay these people to put certain magic on you. They was paying certain gang stalkers to say all this shit underneath your comments. Soon as you on live, they come in and saying certain things then. They was trying to distract you and deter you off your path, but you stay focused. God was like, nah, don't listen to them. But even those people who left comments on your shit, karma's coming for their ass. God's not playing about you, chosen ones. He don't play about his kids. See, what the devil do with his is what the devil do with his. But about God's chosen ones, he's not playing. You understand me? So those people who every time you get on live, they try to say certain things, I call judgment on them. I promise you, they going to get caught up. Everybody who keeps stealing your work too and trying to act like they don't know why you saying the things that you saying, baby, in due time, they going to see. I told you. See, I'm trying to tell you, there's certain individuals, and again, I can always give you an example because that's the position I'm supposed to play. Chosen one, you know how many people try to take my work, spin it as theirs, but the delivery ain't the same because God wasn't talking to them when he was saying those things. See, chosen ones. You know certain individuals that are out here trying to be you, and you say that you trying to do certain things and they try to do it before you. Whole time, chosen one, don't get discouraged by these individuals because longevity comes with you. See, they going to get a quick glimpse of success, but God's giving them a quick glimpse of what they could have had how they did the right thing and stay on the right path. See, chosen ones, they may get certain views, they may get certain likes, but they ain't got longevity like you. They don't got God in them. They don't got the light that you have. So they're going to get a quick glimpse and their ass going to go back in the darkness again, baby. It's the end of an evil era. So certain people who keep playing with you, Oh, they got karma coming. See, some of these people really started believing that they was you. You understand me? So soon as somebody damn near call your name, they looking around like it's them. They caught up in your energy, but God got them. There's certain people that try to prey on your finances to fall. Certain people that got the same job as y'all. So this is somebody that could have wanted the position that you had. If you a reader, this could have been a reader too. If you a prophetess, this could have been a prophetess too. If you're a speaker, this could have been a speaker too. If you a musician, this could have been a musician too. There's certain people that wanted to do the certain path that you doing, but they don't do it like you. They not them, so therefore they not being authentic. You understand? So chosen ones. There's certain people that try to stop you from progressing, try to stop your finances, but they ain't realize that your worth don't come in that you are the wealth. They thought that if they stopped your finances, that they was going to stop you. Whole time they stopped themselves. See? They put a price on their own head instead. They was paying practitioners, didn't know it was going to be them who suffered in the end. It's a wrap. It's the end of an evil era. So they try to stop your finances, but you still found your way through happiness because you still was grateful that although you ain't have money to save, you still have money to pay those bills that got presented then. Yes, you was upset that you had to pay to get that car fixed, but the fact that you had finances to do it, that's a difference. The fact that, yes, you may be upset about this, not working out with that individual, but that's pushing you in the right direction to your true divine boo, somebody that you ain't got to settle and do the most work for, somebody that you ain't got to babysit, somebody that you ain't got to raise because they already raised their vibration. See, chosen ones. How J-Man said, it hit different, right? See, chosen ones. These individuals that you was in past partnership, I'm trying to tell y'all, they suffering. Do not believe the hype. These individuals right now trying to act like everything's happening good in their life. I'm trying to tell you, shit is falling apart. But everything's falling together for you. Money is stopping for them as God's making more room for money to flow to you. But he had to get rid of these so-so ass individuals so that you no longer sharing with them. Because the whole time you ain't even realized that you was paying these people with your blessings and they was putting hits on your ass. You understand? Putting hits on your head, trying to drain you, trying to keep you from being abundant. See, don't believe that hype. There's certain people that they got what they wanted. Oh, they did. See, they said that they wanted that partner instead of you, but they end up choosing the karmic. You got what you wanted. Now that karma and consequences is starting, baby. You should have chose better. See, there's certain people that they said that they wanted death to happen. Oh, death is happening, but not to you. It's death to them. Death to their ego, death to their people, and they going to be the last to go because they going to have to witness what they did. I'm trying to tell you, it's the end of an evil era. See, there's certain people that was calling you a hoe, trying to keep people from pursuing you. Whole time now the truth is getting told about these individuals that they was getting ran through on some nasty shit, little dirts. Now they, you understand? Now they, Susie Q out here beatboxing, talking about nobody beats a bit, I bet. Now they shit sounding like a cold commercial, sneezing, coughing, wheezing, leaking, all of that. Nasty. But you was lying on so-so. Right now your shit is out there going through flu season. You nasty. I'm just trying to say, little dirt, they EO. These people try to say that, oh, you was crazy. Oh, that you was a witch. But every time it's that time of the month, you out here cooking spaghetti for them. You nasty. You out here putting things in people's phone. See, people thought was laughing when I said how Netta do. Exposure. I said, nah, shorty putting shit in his food. That's that magic. That's why she watch him eat it. Oh, nah. I said, you better start being like Russian roulette and exchanging those them damn plates around, them drinks around. I'm trying to tell you, why you think that when he drinks, he gets mad and he starts saying truths about that person? See, when you do love spells on somebody, if they actually had love for you, you actually turn them to hate you. They despise you. So the things that, when that truth comes out, how they say that truth serum, whatever you got within you is going to come out of you. So that drink does that. Them demons will come through, but also how somebody truly feels about you too. See, that's that magic reversing on Netta. Now, Netta done got finesse. Now, she thought that them love spells worked to keep Charles restricted the whole time. Karmic consequences is going to come in. See, now you going to start to see them act the fool, what you starting to do, right? Huh? I'm trying to tell you, is somebody watching you or hawking you eat their food? No thanks. Slide the shit to them. Ain't that much. If you spitting While you talk regularly, you think that you're going to be speaking over my shit that I'm eating pill. They're not happening. Yuck, mouth, nah. Not. Chose ya. And now y'all see, but it is what it is. See, we gonna get into some things, chosen ones. Stop eating after these people, one. Stop having sex with these people, two. Stop thinking about these past people that did certain dirt to you because they trying to attach themselves to you. See, they so used to thinking about you and manifesting you back in so that when they think about you, you start thinking about them and you reach out to them. They can't reach out to you right now because God said that they can no longer be connected to you. So they're trying to intuitively have you reach out to them in order to get through, but it's not happening. You no longer there. You pulled that cord and now shit then went dark for the years. Now everybody's that's in the room with them too realize that these individuals are not the reason why they had certain things to provide to that next individual. See, shorty who thought that masculine was abundant because he was connected to you, you was speaking life into him, you was helping him, you was praying on behalf of him. Soon as you disconnect from him, now he got nothing and she ain't got shit too. Now they both going through it because none of them got light in order to light up that dark ass room. See, that's a bunch of dark ass people. There's no light. So that's why they try to use you, because your light shines bright. They was trying to light up a room that they didn't even invite you to, chosen ones. The same room that they was talking about you in, chosen ones. And guess what? Now you pull that cord. Now everybody's coming outside to see what happened, almost like Friday. You know how shit gets real. They hear the noise and everybody come out like, hey, what happened? You see so-and-so, now everybody that was in the room with them, you pull the cord, that means the light then hit. Now that shit is dark when they in. Now they all coming out trying to see what happened, and what they gonna see, you standing there with the cord in your hand. Now they starting to realize that so-and-so ain't have abundance, so-and-so ain't had nothing. They only had it because you spoke life into them. There's certain people that only want the partner that they with because you wanted them. You sat there and told them that they was cute, but as soon as you stop speaking that cuteness into them, now they looking like Beetlejuice. E-yo. Looking like real monsters. But you was acting like they was so fine. As soon as you pulled your energy back, now you looking at them like, I don't know what I was seeing. I don't know what it was. I told you, you stare at that person long enough and they start to morph into a damn monster. You like, I may have been wrong about this. I may have got to get the fuck. You out here, you was just begging the guy, acting like a 90s video. You in the rain and shit, acting like, matter of fact, you acting like Ray J with one. If I had one, with you crying. Oh, please, God, bring him back. God's like, you sure? You like, please. He like, now listen, I asked you, we talking about the same person? You talking about can't get right? I know you. Oh, you begging the guy for her back? Oh, you one shorty who's out there walking around like NBA young bull and she ain't even really bow-leg? Oh, you one so-and-so that's out here throwing up Rockefeller signs with their feet? Oh, you do? Oh, all right, cool. Then God's gonna bring ass in them. Now you crying, talking about God heal you from. He like, what you crying for? You snotting and shit. You was just praying for can't get right. Huh? You was just praying for Funk Master Flex. You sat there and was upset because he was laid up with the next, but the whole time he been at your crib for 3 days and ain't washed that ass yet. Ew. You was not you crying for the person who couldn't even wash their ass correctly. Not you crying. Not you asking God to bring that person to you when you know God got to bring them because they ain't even have a car to come see you. What the fuck is happening? Not you crying. Not you asking God to bring that person back to you. And now that you got him, now you like, I may have been. You know on Pineapple Express where he in the booth and he's pleading his heart out to the girl when she said she was done with him. He like, I want to marry you. And then finally when she like, oh, I want to marry you too. He's like, matter of fact, I may have made the wrong. That's immature of you. He start putting shorty in her place like, actually... that's how it is. You out here thinking about their potential. Can you think about Stinky? Can you? You telling me that that's not... So-and-so was huffing and puffing, breathing hard as shit, and ain't went nowhere. You understand? They talking about your back is big, but they breathing like Baby D running around the car and shit. They talking about you, chosen one. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you breathing like that motherfucker off of Hey Arnold that comes out the shadow. Like, what? You just breathing hard as shit. You're going to be irritated with them. just come, oh, I see you just in here breathing and shit. They like, damn, what you want so-and-so to die? Just stop breathing so hard. You annoyed now. Now you upset, but you got what you wanted. You sitting there, chosen one, that's how they are right now. These people got what they wanted and now they sad. What you mad for? Because you got what you wanted but didn't get what you need? Huh? You say you wanted him. You was about to go to war about him. Then when we was like, baby, we are not fighting for him. We calling judgment on them. This is not the same. You think that we cross this person because they are go-to that are our feet. We don't even want them motherfuckers. You understand? We trying to ask you, is this really what you want? Are you sure? We talking about the same person. She thought, oh, you just want Charles for his money? Charles been calling. I've been running towards the phone like he's in the feds trying to get that phone call because his ass is using Wi-Fi. We done sat there and acted like this motherfucker. We was taking jail calls with them. You done with motherfuckers who couldn't provide nothing for themselves, and you was out here stressing yourself out for who? Not so-and-so who can't call you unless he's around a McDonald's with no money for no food, just sitting there. Not so-and-so sitting in the parking lot just to pick up some Wi-Fi. Now, when you miss they call, you can't get through at all, and you just sad as shit. I know you ain't, huh? I know you ain't crying about so-and-so who ain't shit, can't get right. I know you ain't letting so-and-so, you upset because so-and-so posting is talking about you, talking about they read you. Tell them to read it out loud then. They acting like they the flyest in the room. Okay, Mayweather, then read this paragraph then. Read it then. Let's hear you say that shit loud. Come on. Talking about, yeah, I'm going to read this shit. Well, read a paragraph then. Please do. Read the instructions on how to properly use that washcloth, that soap, and that damn water. Huh? I'm just saying. You talking about, please read the birth certificate and realize you got children that you not, I'm just saying, if you talking about you going to read who, read that shit out loud and read what you typing in. Because all of a sudden, you got all this shit to say, but when you got research, tree, just give me the motherfucking paper. The fuck you talking about? Talking about no child left behind. Motherfucker, I'm just saying. Somebody, I ain't saying you was left, but they may have pulled off. It didn't have to pull back because something ain't clicking. Talking about you read it out loud then, shorty. Read that first paragraph on how to properly cleanse that cat. Can we do that? Because they know what I'm just trying to say. You talking about you don't know where the scratches come from. Motherfucker, she's probably trying to escape. I'm just trying to say. No. What you mean, no? You out here arguing with somebody who's walked past when stinks. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. Somebody that you out here acting all mad, plopping down, and we get hit back with that shit. I'm not arguing with somebody who's kick back when or twerk when stinks. I'm not doing that. Talking about throw that ass in a circle, throw that ass in some water. I'm expeditiously. I'm just trying to say. Throw that ass in somebody's doctor's office. I'm just trying to say. Don't. Who y'all talk? Like, come on. You allowing these can't get rights that are finessing. It's fake. They got fake. If they are popular, 9 times out of 10, they not prospering. 9 times out of 10, rarely do people who's really booming on here. Because I'm trying to tell you, have these people, baby, they be buying their views. See, me and TikTok be beefing because I be deleting videos. You're not going to tell me just because I delete this video, I'm going to have 100 views. Then that's what I'm going to do then, Alex. What are you talking about? You're not holding me high. But have these people pay for it, they promotion. You thinking that they got 1 million people who really rock with them. It's generated. Trust me. You understand? I didn't seen that. They offer that. I ain't take that. That's what my shit mean where it's at. I'm not, no. You out here, no. For your true divine crew, God's going to align and be patient. Why you shouldn't have to, no. You promoting you by being you, doing you, but you shouldn't have to sell yourself out for them. No, TikTok chosen ones. If you getting 1,000 views and you got 80,000, well, shit, let me say for me, 80,000 plus for us followers. If you delete certain things, they'll kick you off the algorithm, right? So that means that they not pushing you in a view. So if the people really rock with you, they gonna search your name up to see if you got something new to view, right? And that shows TikTok like, hey yo, you don't need TikTok in order to succeed. Just because you're not booming on Chosen Ones. I get on live, but I rarely post videos like that on my channel. But in real life, my coaching sessions is booming. We making moves. You understand me? Aligning with the soul tribe, putting on other people too. You don't get caught up in trying to be popular, because rarely are you popular and popping. You understand me? The most hidden things are typically the best for you. Shit that's not easily accessible. So the fact that you getting any type of views when this system is designed to try to get you to pay in order to get that, you got to be prosperous. Those 20 people that show up every time is better than those 2 million that are getting paid to do so. So don't worry about the views. If you keep that video in due time, that video's views is going to build up too. But don't stop what you're doing just because you feel like people don't support it. No, your true soul tribe is going to come in. God wants to see, are you aligning your purpose? That means, are you playing the position that he intended you to play? Which means that if you are, the last to come when you in your purpose is the prophet, Chosen Ones. Because God wants to see, are you going to do this even when you feel like you're not getting nothing out of it? Are you going to be true to you even if you feel like other individuals are not supporting you? Are you going to start the movement way before it's movement? Whatever the case may be. You understand? God wants to see, are you going to stick with it? And then prophet's going to come. But it's not for everybody to know the dollar amount. There's some of you that want to seem like you popping so bad to prove to somebody else. And that's why your ass is currently in lag. See, prove to God why he selected you, why he chose you over that other individual. That person wanted it for fame. That person wanted it for fortune. You wanted to do it to help and heal real people. You wanted to sit there and see people prosper. You want it for different reasons, and that's why you got longevity behind you. Be patient. Let these people get they little moment. Go ahead. That's why everything that you're doing, they trying to do too. Even your friends shows them one. See, this is a season where you ain't got to say shit. You just watch them. Because as soon as you say you want to do something, you're going to get a lot of Me Too ass individuals. As soon as you say, see, they know that you on the right end of the karma. They know that you on the right path. So whatever you say that you doing, they want to say that they doing it too, because they want to see that they on the right thing too, right? So these are these Mr. and Mrs. Me Too ass people. Oh, I want to get this. Oh, me too. I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah, because I'm thinking about, because I was going to do that. I promise I'm going to. Like, bitch, So you start throwing out random shit that you don't even want to do just to see if they're going to try to do it. Oh, yeah, I want to do. Oh, yeah, because I did that. Bitch, I'm joking. See, gotcha, caught your ass. You out here. No. There's certain people that you're going to have to let go because Chosen Ones, they don't have an identity on their own. There's some of y'all got friends, family, cousins, whatever the case may be. Everything that you are that they strive to be. Hair, clothes, nails, future, goals. Everything that you want, they want to do it too. A bunch of me-ass two people. Get them from around you. Because they're going to want the partner that you have too. They're going to want the money that you have too. See, they don't realize that you only like them when they're being authentically them, not trying to be a duplicate version of you. We don't like that. True Chosen Ones, we like, yo, I want you to play your position. I was attracted to you based upon me seeing through to your soul who you really were, not who you perceiving to be. Oh, I don't like this person who acts hard body all the time. I like you for your original person, the lover that you have within you. Oh, you not doing that? Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to leave. We like you for who you truly are, not what you pretending to be. Stop trying to be us, because that's going to make us call judgment on your ass. Chosen One, we don't intentionally try to be different. We just different. So when we see people intentionally trying to be different because that's who we are, we know that you trying too hard. You not being yourself. You trying to be like her. That's why your blessings is blocked. You mad because no matter how much you try to be like that person, you can't duplicate the divine ones. God is going to read that energy. That's almost like, again, God's going to take that wand over you to see what you have on you before your ass can enter. So that's like that metal detector wand in a sense. Like, let me see. Nah, they ain't really so-and-so. They faking like they them. They don't really got that invitation. There's certain people that's trying to act like they like you so that they could try to disguise like they like you so that they could go to where you going to, because without you, they not going nowhere. There's certain people that you was speaking life into, but they don't realize you was telling them what they could get had they stayed connected to you. As soon as we call our energy back, they going back down to where they at. And now they over there looking confused. Nah, baby, I told you that you could have been successful. I was telling you how you was going to succeed had you continued on this path with me. Had you continued to be who you was supposed to be. Nah. See, some of these people, as soon as you told them that they had abundance coming, they left you. They stopped rocking with you because they thought that in the end they was going to be successful. Whole time there was fine print, baby. I was telling you what you was going to get had you stayed in the right direction, had you did right by me. I was telling you that you was going to succeed, be abundant, be protected, had certain love and affection, never want for nothing. See, I was telling you what you was going to get had you stayed on the right path. But as soon as you sat there and hauled ass, well, give me that shit back. Where you think you going? That's like you buying a car for somebody else to ride, and now they riding somebody else. Nah, baby, I'm sorry. You're going to have, okay, that's cool. You want so-and-so, but you can't ride that whip that I bought for you to do that for so-and-so. Nah, see what they can do then. Nah, take that energy back. Also, chosen ones, there's some of you that keep attracting individuals that's connected to other individuals, and I want you to know why. It's not because you out here, you a cheater, and you're attracting a like mind. Some of it's because some of you viewed a specific individual as your divine boo. So you may have thought that this person from your past was your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever the case may be, right? So you energetically, mentally thank you so much, beautiful. You keep thinking that that person is for you. So when your true divine boo comes in, you have that old person still in your energy. Remove them. Do not put a title on who your divine person is until y'all are married, until God co-signs it. Because some of y'all are married to the Karmic and ain't even your partner. You was married 30 years but only had 2 years of happiness. That's not your person. You just being complacent in that shit. You understand? But chosen ones, it's never too late. You could have wasted 40 years with him, but are you going to spend 40 more with him? You could have spent 40 years living your life for somebody else, but are you going to spend the next 40 doing that? Be honest, it's never too late to get right. You giving your next lifetime a heads up. You understand? So I'm just trying to say. But no, chosen ones. It's no more. If you are aligning with people who are still, again, I just said this on my last live, and I'm going to post that too on YouTube, but chosen ones. If you're connecting with somebody who's still showcasing, or you could still access a past person on their profile, do not pursue them then. That means it's still traces of that past person, which means it's still trace the unhealed energy, still traces of, no, they still got that door open. You understand? There's some of you that are entertaining individuals that's still entertaining individuals. No. You have to realize also that you attract people that are in partnerships for a few reasons. One, they feel like the person that they with is their true divine person, but steady going through trials and tribulations with them. That person is steady beefing with them. So God has them cross paths with you, and you everything that they was missing. So now they got that walking confirmation that shit ain't what it seems, that they can go ahead with somebody else, right? See, not only that, chosen one, some of you attract people that are currently with somebody else. Why is that? Because they see your worth when they see you. So they be quick to jump into a relationship or try to pursue you and forget that they still connected to certain toxic shit. They see where they want to go to, but don't see themselves out of that situation that they currently in. You are not to connect with somebody that you know is in a partnership. See, I done been there where I done had certain masculines that I was real close friends with, best friends with. I felt like I had love for them. That was my right hand. Whole time they was looking at me romantically. I didn't realize that the love that I said that I had for them was different within their head, and they was praying that I never found a partner. Whole time when I was praying on their healing, I was praying them out of they couldn't see. That's what y'all gotta realize. When you pray, sometimes you praying people out of their relationships. Have you ever heard that person like, yo, who prayed me out of this relationship? Their true divine boo. Because if their true divine boo is praying that they cross paths with their person, that they person heals from the things that they going through. See, before you even meet your divine boo, you should be praying on behalf of that individual because they going through what you going through in order to get to you, right? So you praying on behalf of your divine boo that you never met. God, I ask you to allow my divine person to be intelligent, intuitive, be able to see people that's trying to pause their progression or stopping them, then be able to, God, I ask you to give them the confidence to step into the path and direction that you insisting them to head in, so on and so forth. You praying on behalf of your divine boo that you may not even know yet is praying them out of the relationship that they currently in. Because you praying for their strength and now they starting to see things differently. But also know that the same works for you. You could be praying yourself out of that relationship too. Because you ask God to only have people who are for you around you. So therefore you prayed that person from around you because they really wasn't for you. That's why the power of prayer. When you got somebody who's truly divine praying life prosperity, happiness into your life. See, I told y'all chosen ones, those who come to me, you already know I'm speaking life into you. You already know we going to the nitty gritty. Yes, this may get uncomfortable, but we going to make sure we clean all this shit up. We cleaning that room out. So this insecurity, where it came from? Oh, yeah, that's like you picking up at certain things from a yard sale or, again, that junk room that you had. Like, where you got this from? Oh, I ordered that a few years ago, but oh, you going to hoard it or you going to get rid of it? Thank you, beautiful, so much. Which one you going to do? Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm sending that love back to you. Clear out that room. Okay, this insecurity came from so-and-so. Oh, that's a past partner. You ain't seen him in a few years. Get rid of that shit then. Oh, what's this? Oh, you talking about saving for a rainy day, but what if no rainy days is going to come? Throw that shit then. Certain things are you clearing out that room. You understand me? Why are you focused on how that past person's going to feel when you had to watch them move on to somebody else? They act like they was popping, so prosperous. Now they going to sit there and have to witness you. But the difference between you and them is that you actually aligning with your true divine partner because you did the work, chosen ones. They went to the next best thing. They went to the next opportunity, so they thought, because they are opportunists. There's a difference, right? See, we get presented opportunities. These individuals try to manipulate them, right? They try to organize them. We don't organize opportunities. We get presented them, we take them, we accomplish them, and we go on to the next one. See, these individuals thought that they was going to have a quick come up. Oh, nah. That shit's a facade. Shorty act like she had money. She did a PPP loan. Shorty act like he had it like that, but was flexing somebody else's finances. So-and-so act like they was a great father. They ain't seen their kids in a few years. Fuck is you talking about? Huh? So, chosen ones, you starting to see that everything is not what it appears to be. You clearing out that room, correct? You cleaning it out. You gaining your energy back, right? See, with that being said, chosen ones, again, these individuals got everything that they was asking for, what they wanted. They said that they wanted to move on. They wanted that. Okay, that's what they got. But now they see that they in lack because they ain't get what they needed. They got what they wanted at that time, but didn't get what they needed. And that's what the divine was trying to show them when he presented you. Like, yes, this person is talking about they talk the talk, looking like they walk the walk, but they really ain't making no moves. This person don't look like they that flashy because they finances that come in, they actually invested in themselves in their future, and they going to have longevity that comes up out of it. This person don't put work into being flashy because, again, they connect with everybody. You understand? We in the field. If you actually working, you're not going to be best dressed in, right, chosen ones? But this is your season. You about to walk into abundance. You understand? You about to have your clothes. Now you done did that work. And now God's like, nah, put your best dress on then. Now you outside of the work clothes. So you no longer having to heal that person. You no longer having to help that person. You no longer have to heal from that person. Now you aligning your path. You disconnected from people who truly wasn't for you. So now you no longer in lack. Now God is giving you abundance. Now you get to be best dressed because you getting offers to go out on certain dates. And you better say yes if it's a true divine, boo. If it makes you feel different, shit, go out and be social. Don't put pressure on, is this my person? How do they make you feel? Did God co-sign them? Is that from the divine? Don't go based upon what they say or what you tell them. Go based upon what they showing. You understand? That's that walking confirmation. Like, nah, let me see that keyword. Ask God for that keyword for your divine boo to come through. And when that happens, then you know that that person is for you. Don't even say it out loud, though. Because the devil's listening. He going to try to send one of his minions in dressed up for that position to try to finesse you. So don't even tell them out loud what you want, intuitively say it to God and allow it to get produced for you. And when that person shows up walking like that, talking like that, acting like that, smelling like that, really like that, then you know that's your person because they're a walking confirmation then, right? But that person, if you're thinking about taking that person from the past, chosen ones, I promise you that's not it. You're going to find yourself in the same cycle again. God is giving you the opportunity that they had when they crossed paths with you. Are you going to keep that old shit up, or are you going to be open to this new individual? They chose not to choose you and went to the karmic individual that they had trauma bonding with, or the person that they wanted based upon other things that was some toxic shit. So therefore, they made a decision. Now God's going to present you the same opportunity. Do you want that past person because they're going to present themselves, or do you want something new? Now you get to decide based upon what's better for you, where you're going to, not based upon what you went through. You was feeling connected to that person because you seen yourself in a position because you was in a similar position as them, but the difference between you and them is you put work in and you overcame it. You understand? But listen, I love you so much, chosen ones. I'm going to upload this live later on my YouTube. All I ask, come through, subscribe, because there's certain videos that I'm going to post there that I'm not going to have on TikTok, right? Now, again, we pushing our purpose on other platforms, so I ask you to join the movement before it moves. You heard me? Or as it's moving. You understand? If you see somebody going through something that we conversing with you, then show someone at that point in time, share it to them. You healing, encourage somebody to heal too. Some of them may be ready, some of them may not. But that message that you relate to them, that shit's going to replay in their head. They're not going to escape the confirmation that God's presenting them. You understand? So I love you so much. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm going to upload this later on my YouTube. Thank you so much for those I've been gifting. I apologize because I have to listen to the information that God's presenting. So I don't always get the pause to say that, but I'll post you on YouTube. I appreciate you. I promise you. Those who have invested in my business by referring me to coaching sessions by people, from you coming to me for coach, I appreciate you. Know that I speak so much abundance back to you. Know that you sow that seed in me and I'm sowing that seed in you too. Know that when I'm speaking life upon me, I'm speaking life upon you too. Know that I know that you're going to get through what you're going through. I appreciate you for trusting me and allowing you to allow God to guide me to you and allowing God to guide you to me too. So on and so, I appreciate you. I love you. Y'all continue to be great. If you need me, you know how to reach me, baby. Be great.